This is a story about two men who've been driving the same road to and from work every day for years, but never knew each other. Their lives intersected because of a fiery crash. If they hadn't been on that same road, one right behind the other, and if one hadn't stopped and been willing to risk everything to help, we wouldn't have this happy ending to share with you. This has been the way home long before Corey Meyer was old enough to drive.
Funny, I grew up out here.
His first rodeo was at Coal Creek Arena.
When I was in high school, I rode bareback bronc.
And across State Highway 30 at the base of a tree, his Navy training kicked in 24 years later. The car in front of him veered off the road.
Hit the tree over there at full impact, 55 miles an hour. When I ran up to the car, it was already burning. His arm was on fire. His sleeve of his shirt was on fire when I pulled him out of the car.
A car fire broke out.
There was a story on 9 News about the crash and fire. The wallet was missing, so nobody knew who the driver was.
When my husband hollered at me and asked me to come here, and he had switched the TV on to Channel 9.
Looks like a little Volkswagen.
Deanna Rosman's son hadn't come home from work. No one had heard from him. When they saw the 1968 Volkswagen, they knew why.
So we started calling hospitals.
And it'll take about months, several months to get back to full strength.
1 week from impact.
I'm broken in half.
Jason Saunders has perspective about his shattered leg, broken pelvis, and arm.
Because I looked at the picture, I shouldn't be here. But to have a person right behind me seeing it all and willing to stop and risk his life to save me.
Corey made another stop at the tree on his drive home when he saw a woman looking through the glass and ashes.
I said, "Are you related to the person that crashed here?" And she told me that she was his mother.
And he said, "I've been so concerned and so worried about him. I'm the man that pulled him out of the burning car."
Corey can't forget a single detail. Jason can't recall much at all.
Apparently then I just dozed off and took the smoothest route off of the road.
So as Corey fills in the blanks of a story about what happened, he says what is most remarkable is what didn't.
Hopefully everybody made it out okay.
That 68 VW with a fuel tank in front did not explode.
I was scared and I didn't know.
In that car, Jason was unconscious. His clothes had started to burn, yet he was not left alone on that road to die. Corey was there.
This was a fully involved car fire.
Something they both say they'll think of every time they travel this road home.
It did, and it made me evaluate my life and how short life really is. The families say their friendship started at the base of that tree. They've been spending time together since. Come to find out, Jason and Corey went to high school together. Corey was just a few years ahead of Jason at Hinckley.